When I first met this woman, I saw Rose and I latched on to her. I told her, baby, I don't want to marry. I just want to be your man. Rose told me.
I told him if he wasn't a mankind, and move out the way so the mankind could find me.
That's what she told me. You're in my way, you're blocking the view, move out the way so I can find me a husband.
Your character is such a pillar of strength and she's such an admirable woman. Did you draw on anyone you've met before, anyone you know for that performance?
Every woman. That's what I drew on. Every woman. I drew on what August Wilson wrote on the script. I think what he wrote was enough. In fact, what he wrote is, when he wrote the play, he said, Rose enters the scene. She's just a woman. She usually is a part of the men's discussion. And she, even though she's aware of Troy's faults, she chooses to ignore them. And literally, that's his introduction to Rose. I think that says it all.
Now, you filmed near the street where August Wilson actually grew up. How did the neighbourhood welcome you guys in? Like
a family reunion. They are so respectful of August because he respected their lives. That's what he did. So I always say we had people giving us anywhere from food to, one woman gave me some menopause vitamins. We had a guy who lived behind the house that we shot in who had a hearing problem, and every morning he would have his cup of coffee and say, hey, how you doing today? And we'd say, really well, Mr. Greenleaf, how you doing? And he would say, huh? You know, so it was beautiful coming home.
It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you. I've been right here with you, Troy. I got a life, too. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you. Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me?
Working with Denzel, you had the Broadway stint with him first, but now he's also in the director's chair here. How did that change the dynamic between you guys?
It didn't change it at all. I trusted him. We did 114 performances in New York. I understand, and see, here's the thing about Denzel. He is an actor's director. He is into the actor. He's into our face, what we do, our gifts, our talent. He's not into getting that shot of the tree and the leaf falling and saying, okay, just stand right there because I really want to get the tree, but I like your body next to the tree. He is way more interested in the actor and the human being. And so I trusted him. That's what I did. I trusted him.
Your mother and the boy too much worrying about whether people like him or not.
Everything that boy do, he do for you. He wants you to say, good job, son. That's all.
I ain't got time for that, Rose. He's alive. He's healthy. He's got to make his own way. I made mine. Ain't nobody gonna hold his hand when he get out there in the world.
Times have changed, Troy. People change. The world changing, and you can't even see it.
You've already won a Tony Award for your performance on Broadway and a Golden Globe for the film, and you have nominations coming out your ears. How much does it mean to have your performance, and especially with this character, so celebrated by your peers?
It feels good. I mean, you never know if your performance is landing. You hope it does. You know the work that you did. But every actor wants their work to mean something to someone. And I find a lot of times with a predominantly African-American cast that people feel like it's only extended to the African-American experience and community, when in fact this is an extraordinarily universal story. So it makes me happy that it's reaching the masses.
I love how you always use the platform you've been given to talk about things that really matter, like issues like diversity in film, strong roles for women. Do you think that enough change is happening? Do you think it's happening fast enough?
I don't mind fast enough, I guess, at this point. I just care that it's happening. And I think what's happening are people of color are understanding they have to be the change that they want to see, that they have to take the reins. And not just the people who are creating the movies and who are in the movies, people who are seeing the movies. There's so many organizations like Black Twitter, sororities, that have really gotten behind fences and figures, loving, and they've made it the success that they are today.
Some people build fences to keep people out, and other people build fences to keep people in.